as I suspected. The kiddos were in the backyard. That seem illegal to a Python programmer. Classic. Yeah. Kids go outside. I don't want to be in the office. Just freaking out. Just freaking out. The kids are playing. What are you doing inside? Yes, you can call this from here, right? We can have something like make struct, my struct. And then we need to say return something like this. 10, 20, like this, right? Then we can call that from here, y equals make struct, print y. That'll work just fine. Yep. Do they have a slip inside? No. No slip inside. At least not out there right now. They're playing in the, they're playing in the sandbox. Oh, nice. Is this from this year? When is this? That's pretty funny. I like it. Mascot comes out? Oh, now that's fire, chat. Now that's fire. Chris Lander dates us too. Now this is something. Oh yeah, boys. I'm giving that a thumbs up. Chris, dude, that's so funny. I like it. This is, now that's fire. Orange shirt uniform, cheap but effective. It's because they're on fire, chat. Yeah, have you ever seen Ferris do this? Good question. Oh man, that's funny. Eve Dance is better than Bill. I'm getting Microsoft vibe. They seem like they're having fun. Mojo issues. Couple notes, you don't use the fire for your file extensions. I do not. If num raise error, try something, except something. This is the normal way for Python though. You can use fire emoji as the extension name. Yep. True. That's a good point. I should at least be doing this, right? Fire emoji. Yeah, look, we can put this right here. We can take this right here. Learning Mojo. Boom. Knew this. Mojo main dot fire. Let's go. Yeah, that's why their mascot's a fire guy. That is true. It's true, chat. It's true. There's no way to propagate inline that I know of. Oh, yeah. The LSP actually works pretty good for Mojo so far. And they added no sugar. Should you think they should have? I'm just saying, like, this is what a Python programmer would expect. Which teacher's color scheme? You got to go to my Color Buddy repo, NVim repo, and it's Groove Buddy. So a Mojo file AI is just, yeah. Yeah, I'd try take. I'd take try or question mark. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, they didn't say they wouldn't do it. They didn't close it, right? Tomorrow, me and Prime are interviewing Chris Latner. Main.Ferris. Smart for Wiro. Send up. Yeah, I get your, right. I get what you're saying. But then why do you need to catch it at all? I just had a Mojo LSP. I just turned it on. The LSP config already has everything basically set up for it. So, but then you would do this with exceptions? I don't know. Wouldn't you rather have like result or something like that and then do question marks? Mojo got real quiet after Mojo. Exactly. No. You don't need it. If you have Mojo installed, then you have Mojo LSP installed, Monka. Can you see if Mojo has Python percent strings? I tried already. It didn't seem like it worked. Right? That's like this. Return my struct. Oh, we have formats? String has literal has no format. What? Okay, so it doesn't have format. Return my struct. Isn't it like this? %s or something like this? It doesn't have this one either. Which surely you would want that right away. I don't know. Does it have stuff enabled by default? No idea, Deagle. It's public beta. You just go to their website and download it. Yeah. Try with def. I would be making this right away. It does. What is it tracking? So you still have to do this way. I would be making that right away, dude. Modular config set telemetry level 0. Remove string. It needs to know string though. If I do def, it needs to know that it returns a string. Crash reporting enabled, false. Oh, I don't know. Defs can have types. I don't think they have F strings either. We tried that earlier. Doesn't work either. Which is a shame. No, none of these format options are working yet. It does not have generators. I saw that as well. You can run arbitrary Python inside of Mojo though. Yeah, so I think if you did something like var s is object my struct like this, return s dot format. Try, catch, accept, not possible. Hopefully. Convert object to string. No matching function in initialization. Cannot implicitly. I don't even know. I don't know what they did that. You could technically just do Python version, but it was slower. It explicitly has self to self, repr self. What? Can do Python? It can, but so the thing that I've seen so far from it is you go from Python, import Python like this. And then you would go like python.low import module like this. And then you could do iter tools. And then you could say like iter tools equals this. And then we need to put this somewhere else though, because it's confused. So you have this, and it is a Python module, right? Like it has some Python object. It has stuff on it, so you can still do like iter tools dot chain or something like this, I guess. You know what I mean? Like this should probably still work, but you don't get like any of the types things as far as I can tell. Do you have to explicitly pass self to self wrapper? No, you don't. No autocomplete, right? And no types and nothing else from there, I don't think. Type hints, not types. No, in Mojo, it's types. They are actually types, not type hints. It is not type hints in Mojo. Will this be a Dino kind of stream? Will actually see adoption? I don't know. No, not in Mojo. They're actually, like, this isn't a proper string type. Like, it's not a type hint. When you have FN, it's not a type hint. Even with def, yes. Even with def. Oh, I meant in any language. Gotcha. Even with def, though, yes. You still get back the proper types. Yep. I wonder how modern coders in Python will adapt to it when there's so many things missing. Well, I think they're, in my mind, it seems they're kind of far away from... So when compiled, I think it is not running Python, right? Like the Python interop is not that it's not literally running Python, right? They've got their own Python interpreter, but they're all one type. They're just Python object. So it's not the same thing though. Like, so basically, if you think of Python, Chris Ladner pitched it as like this idea, basically, like you could say Python's not typed, but that's not really true. It's dynamically typed. But then when you think about it, it's dynamically typed. In a sense, what you could think about it, it's that everything's actually, it's not actually any type. It's all one type, Python object. So when you actually like make something like this, now you have like a Python object. Right? So all of the Python world sits in this Python object. You can do Python things there. And then you write things to switch them back and forth between Python and Mojo. Right? And then when you have Mojo code, you get actually like a typed language with good stuff. Rust with an in-language Python FFI. Yeah, and like it's a lot... It seems to be easier to write things. Are numbers still stringy by default? What do you mean? Everything is a plain old Python object. Turn the computer. Always has been typed with one type. Exactly. What about pile 3? You get Python library with Rust bindings. What about it? I think realistically, do function arguments need types? For FNs, yes, they need types, except for self. Self's the only one that doesn't. Like if you just type X, it's going to say FN, they must have their types. So like this one has to have types. FNs have to have types. Defs are a little more loosely allowed, right? So def is more like, this is like more similar to Python. I wish they didn't require all these constructors. Are you saying like moving between objects in Python land to Mojo land or what? Is that Python? No, it's Mojo. Structs need whatever. So I think for a bunch of them, you don't have to do that. And later, I'm sure they'll have like other decorators that you can do. Safe to run the curl sh command on their website? I don't know. You'll have to decide for yourself. Y'all trust curl sh commands? I'm gonna let them install something that can run stuff on my computer. I really don't see much of a difference. Expression. Int literal value is unused. I don't know what that means. Looks a lot like that ugly snake. Yes. Mojo is a superset of Python. Int literal. That's weird. I'm wondering if that's still the case in Mojo by or do you have to opt in? I don't know. That's kind of my opinion as well, Riro. Not for CPU, only GPU and TPU are welcomed. Friend helps me a lot and always uses curl and sh. His name Jiatan. Very helpful lad. Very helpful. Lots of helpful PRs. Can you try making something more complicated with Mojo, like some collect tools? That's what I was trying to sort of explore. I was trying to see what the state of things were first for getting this. I think probably you're right. I think maybe an HTTP server might be too ambitious. I was trying to figure out how we integrate with Python land and stuff too, and it seems a little bit... Python dictionary, Mojo wrappers. Specifically wrap Python object initially Python object with a Mojo literal. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you could do that. That's pretty sweet. You can just run. Oh, there you go. Python evaluate right here. Small neural network. Yeah, I know, but it's just like, that's just going to end up being me copy pasting stuff. Mojo, Mo problems. Exactly. Run non-Python code with Python syntax, but both languages end up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Python types. Import this. Python out 3.7. 10 divided by 3. Float type. Python is type. Interesting. Okay. It's Mojover. No! Ugh. Some perf tests would be cool. Yeah, in general, I think perf tests are lame. Because I would rather run like a real thing. Yeah, I already read a lot of this anyways. I was interested to see what can we do here. Compile time. Where's the Luminous or compile time constants? Oh, that's crazy. What? What? All right, we don't need that one. All right, and we don't want to do this one either. None of those actually work. We wanted to do this one because it's the only one that works. Okay, that's pretty cool. Chat, that one's pretty cool. What's up, Try Rye? Something like Rust. Well, that's still not going to fix the problem that you can't know what Python is going to do. Right? So like, since Python can do everything, I literally just have to offer a couple days and I get this. Super base. Oh, thanks, honey. What? It just seems like it has a little air in it, but it doesn't seem like... I think it's fine. You gotta take her out of here if I've got cheese, though. She's locked in. Oh, Ember. Oh, go get it. Ryan, that's funny. Well, not funny, a little sad. They took too long. Yeah, you should tell them. You could do the 1 billion row challenge in Mojo, right? We just put 1 billion here and then it would be done. We actually reading the docs today? Yeah, of course. So the square braces are for comp time. Yeah, pause that.
In Mojo, some improvements of Python model and inspiration from other languages. Is there any quick thing we can share about functional programming in Mojo, or how we think about it?
Yeah, like Mojo has a lot of functional features. Like it's important to the way that we're doing things, and yeah, I think like like lots of the performance-heavy code, like vectorizing and parallelizing stuff, like it's all using functional type code, and yeah, it opens up like a lot of better ways to do things. So like UI type stuff, I think Mojo will have some good libraries in that later on down the track, just because all the functional features we have in the language.
Awesome.
Yeah, maybe a slightly technical point, but since we were just discussing this, because Mojo is different from like Rust in that it destroys objects as soon as possible, and that's actually really important for functional programming. That there's like a concept called tail recursion, which is very like deeply central to functional programming, and Mojo supports tail recursion, and Rust like can't really support tail recursion for types that have destructors. So yes, there's like we're deeply considering functional programming and kind of the language development.
But what functional features exist? Like they just said that it's here, but I don't know. They just said, okay, tail recursion, that's good.
And move on to the next topic. There's still a lot of standard library stuff.
Yeah, it's function. That's true.
GPU support, someone's asking, and all I can say is stay tuned, my friend. If you watch the ModCon videos, we did talk about some demos and examples on YouTube. You can go check out what GPU support in Mojo may look like. But all I can say now is stay tuned. I guess there's the last question. I think this is interesting. The difference, is there any difference in performance between using references and raw pointers? After this, we'll move on to the next topic.
I missed did I miss it? What did...
We're deeply considering functional programming after
trackings. So, like UI type stuff, I think Mojo will have some good libraries.
Discuss right now. All right. Question about, I don't know if this is relevant, about the topic we just discussed.
I don't know. I didn't catch like what the part was where they actually talked about what features. Like, do they have ADT? Alright, we're good. Close call, but we're good. So, I just spilled all over myself. But it's okay. It's okay. We're alright. We're alright. We salvaged it. We didn't make a huge mess. So we're doing okay. No ants today. No, I'll just vacuum after stream too to double check, but I think we're alright. I am going to talk about OCaml because I'm interested to know his thoughts about Jane Street's work on oxidizing OCaml, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, my dad's watching right now. My dad just watched me spill on stream. Nice. I'm gonna permaban him. Oh my goodness. We call you like Asmon's dad? That'd be pretty funny. No, he'll just tell you guys about how I am incredible at spilling. It's like in my top 5 talents. Spilling the tea. I'm great at... Yeah, Latner? Yeah, he's really smart. That's true. I know, of course they come while I need to eat some food. Not spill all over myself and embarrass myself. Direct, we're just playing with it for today because tomorrow we're interviewing Chris Latner on Prime Stream. I want to get a better feel for the language before we do. Yeah, I know. The green screen... I already ate my cucumbers. They were disappearing. Invisible cucumbers. I think it's like tomorrow at this time. Maybe a little early. He does not miss your mouth. Yeah. The problem was I accidentally basically threw my fork up into the air. So it's at noon Eastern time tomorrow. Prime's never been to Michigan. So he hasn't met my family yet. But I've been telling him we should do family vacation together. Because I feel like it would be hilarious. You ever get tired of making fun projects? You know, a project like Telescope? What do you mean? I don't think I understand the question. Yeah, dude. What do you mean practical projects? We work on practical projects on stream. Like, I've been trying to build a real SQL library for OCaml for a while. We're trying to build a startup in Elixir. Like, we're trying to do real stuff. What? Oh, nice, Deagle. I think or maybe it's under PC. Computer. I always get the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, and Telescope was fun. Telescope started off just like every other project I've started on stream, which is that I want to try and solve a problem for me, and then let's see what happens. Same thing I'm trying to do with Octane. You know, same thing I'm trying to do for a bunch of other OCaml stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done anything with Telescope in a long time. For me, Telescope's mostly done. I mean, I would be interested in maybe at some time trying to do like a rewrite of some of the internals to get a little bit better or maybe a lot better rendering performance and stuff, but it just does everything I need. And honestly, even if people switch off Telescope and use FZF Lua or whatever, I think Telescope helped push the sort of, I don't know, Overton Windows, probably not really, like, but it basically pushed people's imagination to what a fuzzy finder could do inside NeoVim, I think. How deeply it could be integrated, right? So that part makes me happy regardless of whether people use Telescope or not. Like a spinner? I think it has a spinner thing. I don't know. I thought there was some way to already do that. It gives me fuzzy feelings, exactly. That's a good one. Yeah, I think Telescope did push forward a lot of what people thought NeoVim could do. Even if, you know, later people don't use Telescope or whatever, that's fun. So that part makes me feel pretty happy. And I also think a lot of people saw it as a thing like, yeah, we do sometimes on practical projects, but it made it sound like we never work on anything serious on stream. I feel like I work on a lot of real projects on stream. We made a Lua interpreter for fun. I wanted to learn about interpreters more. But then that project was mostly a way to learn about Manir and OCaml Lex And then that's the thing that inspired me to believe, you know what? I really can write a real SQL parser. We really can. We really can. Just go here. We can just go to here and we can say, you know what? I can just parse this. I can just write something here. And I can say where ID equals user dot name. I can do that. You know what I mean? I can just write it. And I can just say, that thing doesn't have ID. No, I know. You're good for Mel. Right, but that, without that, I would not have thought, oh, that's a thing that I could do. So I picked a smaller project to learn at first, and then got a lot of info from it. SQL LSPs seem really hard because you have to know a lot of things about it. Instead, you just make your SQL generate OCaml code and let the OCaml type checker do the work for you. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing here. The OCaml type checker could do all the hard work. Tell me if all these types match up and if ever all the operators are good. And okay, that seems good. I don't want to have to write the code for that. Okay, so they don't have like enums or ADTs or anything like that, right? Variant. Variant tier. Oh, well, variant, that's not what I want on. Yeah, interesting. OCaml, isn't that those cigarettes that give you cancer? That's the one. Python OCaml switching. That's what Latner is trying to solve. I think I might have listened to this already. I love Signals and Threads, dude. This is such a good podcast. If you guys need a good tech podcast to listen to, I cannot recommend Signals and Threads high enough. Abstract Dintax tree, you got it. So good. So good. You just like me, for real. You just like me, for real. Too bad there's so few episodes, but they're so good. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's okay. You usually, some people haven't listened to any of them, you know? So then they should listen to some of them. Okay, well, that part makes me sad. I would kind of like to ask him about, there's no Mojo, yeah. Does OCaml support matching statements for strings? Are you saying, like, does OCaml support doing match, like, hello with hello, something, other, that, last thing? Yeah, you can do this. You can even go, like, X when, you know, X equals hello or something like this. Attack damage types. Physical, magic, fear. No, it can be fire, water, or grass. Does the Mojo have a spec or something? Not that I can find. Okay, is there like a small project we could solve maybe in like 4 or 5 hours where we try and do this and we don't have to do a lot of, we don't need a lot of, like a lot of dependencies. What would be a good one? We could like try walking a file tree or something. We could write something that's maybe like we could write a really simple like fuzzy finder or something like this. Maybe we can try and copy not very much from it. You know what I mean? Like we can try and do like very little copies. Right? Billion line challenge. I don't want to do that. That doesn't seem that fun. Yeah, like we could just write grep, and then we should be able to parallelize it, right? I don't know how that really works. Like, how, I don't know. Do they talk about how to do parallel things? Or is most of the parallel stuff just like SIMD shenanigans? I think grep seems pretty good. So we'll just try it, okay? Let's just see. We'll just try we'll try and we'll see what happens, okay? Print, yeah. Do they have any like APIs, algorithm, benchmark, built-in, any type bool? Is there like a sys arg? I guess sys to argv, okay? From sys import argv. No matching function. What is argv? Oh. Periodic list of string ref. So how can I print this? I have to, like, that just seems so weird. Periodic list has no join. Oh, I have to do join args. It's a list. It just means a list of some size. Do I really need to go for I in args? Print I? Okay, that doesn't seem good. All right. Args, iter value. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It ran when I go like this. I can't believe that there isn't like a s dot value find r find. There's just so much missing from string. List of lists. That doesn't work. I mean, this prints. This works. I'm just surprised. Oh, you've been working at Shade Street. I wish, dude. But they don't do remote, so I can't. I'm just surprised, because in Python, you just write, oh, okay, true. We probably could go print args like this, right? Okay. No, we're doing Mojo because we're interviewing Chris tomorrow. Python, but it's nothing like Python. That's kind of, I'm wondering like what their pathway is for this. It just seems so, like, I'm just surprised because it seems like a bunch of these, like, is nobody just sitting down and like writing all of these? That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? There's a ton to talk about from the design perspective anyways. I'm not going to make it like adversarial. You know, like I'm not going to do that. You know? It's a orange. Can't print to slice. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm just confused because this is like not very like, if I'm trying to convince someone from Python to come over and none of the Python things work that I'm expecting, I would just be surprised. We could ask him to change in out to mutable. That's a good point though. Would you really write command line parsing in Mojo instead of leaving it just plain Python? Well, why wouldn't you write it in Mojo if you were mostly writing Mojo? Shouldn't it be a superset? Yes, but not everything's implemented. Right, their goal is a superset. That's why I'm like, obviously they're not done with the project. I was just surprised. Like, if I were them, I would be like, string has joined though. I don't have Mojo version 24.4. How do I know what the latest version is? I mean, I assume it's the latest one. I just installed it this morning. String join. Okay. Var x is hello. This is a string literal. No, not this again. Not this. It's Rust all over, chat. Oh, Swelker, if you're still here, you're saved, buddy. You're saved. Rust is so back, boys. Rust is back on the menu. Rust is back on the menu, boys. No matching method called join. Self LMs. Wait, joins elements from tuple. Wait, maybe it's not on the menu. S join. Join the elements from the tuple using the current string as a delimiter. Rust is off the menu. 1, 2, 3. Hello, world? Is the LSP just lying? The LSP is just lying about that one. Yeah, so but this doesn't work yet. The tooling was scuffed for that one. But can this really not go args here? Might want to switch Cassandra until you try nightly. How to do nightly? Modular update mode update. Modular. How do I install the nightly one? Modular install nightly. Do I need to uninstall Mojo first? Modular remove Mojo. Modular uninstall Mojo. Okay. Modular install nightly Mojo. Okay, I guess I need to modular auth. Interesting. Okay. It's interesting as well. One sec, chat. Yeah, I know. Device authorization. Okay. I didn't know what it was gonna pop up. It only updates the key in normal mode and not in terminal. I'll show you guys in a sec. It literally only does it inside of NeoVim. See this? I think I'm gonna just put something in here. You think I'm just gonna put something in on here that shows what I type other places? And no, it doesn't show it if I'm in a terminal one. Come on, guys. You know better than this. All right, well, we're trying nightly now. We'll try nightly. Yeah, that part was a little surprising. It didn't ask me to do that for Mojo itself, so that part was weird. Never forget. True. Better roast him tomorrow? I would never. I would never try to roast someone unless I'm interviewing Prime in an interview. So Lua plugin that writes to a text file. No, it communicates with WebSockets with my Elixir front end. That's the overview right here. Come on. It uses Phoenix sockets to talk to each other. A Prime. It's true. He's got a point. Welcome, React with Tailwind. I like the name. That's funny. I do get every Prime host. You're right, though. It's just because we're friends. Believe it or not. Oh. Welcome to the stream, though. One viewer quality is the same as 8 Prime viewer. Ooh, there we go, Gorange. Nice. The reverse. I like having a smaller chat. Actually, I'd rather have less viewers. Is this gonna do any? Oh, it ran already. Prime chat is all cheroot anyways. All right, let's try this again. Mojo, this. Oh, do I need to restart my terminal then? Because I just installed a new one. Nah, it's just, yeah, I know. I count as 100 viewers. No, it's fine. I have less viewers than Prime. Believe it or not, chat. I don't know, I scrolled right past it. So we should try this again. It says that I have this, which seems a little bit unlikely. Nightly Mojo? Mojo modular? Everyone just using hardly interacts with 2 people messages at the same time. Modular clean, maybe. Maybe I need to try this again. We'll just clean everything and try and install it again. Modular install nightly Mojo. We'll try this again. Yeah, I didn't read anything because I was we'll just see if it does anything. Who's the Prime guy? He's a pretty big streamer. It's true. And factual. Reading? I know, not on my stream. Not on my stream. Is this not scrolling down? Why is it just stuck at 0? Not a Drew. Okay. Can't use nightly if the sun's still up? Oh shoot, it's the wrong time of the day. Do I need to change my time zone? If I change my time zone, do you guys think it'll be better? Okay, so I think I had this happen last time as well. It just randomly crashed while I was building this. We submit a bug report. I'm not gonna do that, I'll be honest. Virtual environment created that module package Mojo and you're using ZSH module package module. Oh, I see. This is why. It's because we have a different path for this Mojo. All right, so that's why. So I need to go back to my Zush local here. That's kind of annoying that they don't have the same path. I guess it's nice because then you can have different packages installed. In the Maze Cosplay store, I would rather watch this man code. What? I still don't know what you're saying, but welcome to the chat anyways. Mojo. Okay, so now we have Mojo. Mojo version. Okay, so that's the good one. Language server. What happened to my LSP? Oh, Mojo LSP server. Got it. All right, nice. Okay, cool. Let's quit out of this, and we gotta just do source this so that NeoVim has access to this. Nice. Okay. No matching thing in this. Okay, and it's still true then that it can't unpack those. That's a bit surprising. Dang. Mojo language server protocol. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's a shame. You know? There's no like unpack or anything either, and there's just no way to make that happen. Okay. Well, that's going to be probably annoying. Yeah, but I can't convert this to tuple because it's an unknown length size. Unknown list, a list of unknown size, right? So tuples are going to be fixed size. It'll be like, oh, we have a tuple of size 3, right? I don't think that we can do that. I do want to know when, can I run Python codebase Mojo? Definitely not today. Maybe I think someday that's their goal. All right, so we can do this. So let's just try and do something like, let's try and read something. IO, is there like sys IO? Was there an IO package? OS probably, import. Lister. Path like raises list string. Okay, sure. So let's do something like, isn't Mojo like weird Python that's even more made for AI? Yes. We're exploring it today because me and Prime are interviewing Chris Latner tomorrow. Is he getting a Lisp plugin system? What's your opinion on that? I think Lisp is awesome. It seems like it's going to work well for them. It seems cool. So the emoji as your file extension? Mojo can have fire emojis. Can I run Python codebase in Mojo? But I don't think you can, Pico, though, right? Like, it won't work today. So let's try and do print. Oh my, okay, so I have to say like var ders is listdir. Or this returns everything, it just returns a list of strings, gets the list of entries contained at the path. So it'll be, it's everything, files. Is it true you can't code tooltips, but you touch tooltips? I don't know. I still am very confused about what you are asking. What? Is this not... This should be a string. Wait, what? Invalid call to print. Call in a non-variadic. Expect 0 arguments. Does this really not work? What? Wait. This is a list. Do I need to say iter or something? I'm confused again. List of string, right? Am I doing something really stupid here? Maybe it returns a path, but it says right here, it literally says list string. This man is a millionaire and get simple humor. I still have not understood barely anything of what you've said, except that you want me to be upset that 200 people want to watch me code, which seems weird. to be upset about it. This says it's a reference. String files 0. He's drunk. Okay. Why did that take 5 seconds? Why did that take 5 seconds to list? What? Okay, but that time, so then why was it fast that time? What just happened? Callie, do I need to say string? No matching function in initialization. Do I need to say like this? I'm so confused. How am I getting a list back, but then nothing here? List dir. This is like, this. I said call you with non-empty variadic pack argument expects 0 position 1 was expected. This says that return string, but this one says, oh, do I need to do this? I don't understand at all. Reference 1 string files 0. What, there must be something where we gotta go find for loops. Do I not know how to do for loops in this language? Am I crazy, chat? The for statement. Collection, support for collection. For collection types. For state in states. Same things for iterating a Mojo set. Okay. Same technique. Wait, what? What? Why? Go to promoting all you is backend and touch tooltips referring to what you think. I mean, I've made front end before. I've made some pretty sweet front ends. Check this out. Look at that. Now that's some front end right there, chat. What do you got to say about that, React with Tailwind? Got anything to say for yourself now? Iterator to list. Iterating, you can access it using the dereference operator. That's the dereference operator. Okay, and then, well, here, check this one out. I bet you'll like this then. Because check this out. You see this? That's called HTML. Maybe you've heard of it. My NeoVim generated this. Yep. All these code blocks and these copy buttons. You see this? You see this copy button? Oh yeah, look at this. Saying I'm just backend. Clearly I haven't been watching the stream enough. When's the C course drop though? We're working on it. I've been working on it off stream. Come back, maybe keep Prime host, save above 200. Okay, nice. Thanks, React. I hope you have a good day. You sell dark mode on your blog? It'd be a good idea. Heard you needed a copy button. I've got one. I've got one for every single one. All right. So that's dereference though. That is unexpected. You can do for x in range len list. Yeah, but I don't want, so like, sure, x range len list, right? This is my index, right? And then I can go files, I get that. But this just seems crazy. If I'm a Python guy and I see this, I'm thinking, what? Right? TGTV focus. Emote that I made. True, Gorange, true. Try the 4 in a def. Okay, we can try it. Def files. It's in the files. For F in files. Print F. No, so it's still getting the same thing. No, it just doesn't work. That seems crazy. That seems crazy. So it can't just run code that backwards compatible. No, it can, because those things would be Python objects. And if you had a Python object, then it would probably work. So where was the where was the example of doing like Python integration where you could just eval some Python? I don't remember. This is just very surprising to me. Us is mimicking Python. Yes, it is. So this would be like you learn how to use Python, you can still operate it here, but this just seems crazy. What was the percent Python? That's just telling you that that code is running in Python land, not in Mojo. I don't think you can actually do that.
Type system is it?
Yeah, I've watched that interview already. Thanks, Lee. Steel Lisp is actually not known. Many companies use it, including Google. I think Helix seems pretty cool with the Lisp stuff. Okay, reminds me of the Dreambird negate operator. So, I mean, this... Okay, so, wonder why these... Wonder if you can do reference slices. I mean, in a sense, right, this makes sense. This is, like... It's kind of... It just strikes me as super weird. I would never think of this in, like, you know... Okay, what about this? What if I have this? Def, print some string... S string, print S, right? Some string. So it's like this just seems. Right, it becomes a pointer. Is there no way? Is there no way to say I want to like own this thing? Right, you know what I mean? Like, it's also kind of weird they don't support printing a pointer too, right? Like, why does it not coerce itself into this? No, can't do that. We can do this. This will still work. This derefs it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, that seems very surprising to me. Very surprising. Finds a non-nullable safe reference. Print list stir. What? Print doesn't call stir? So you're telling me this works? So League is dumb to pick a niche plugin language up to a niche of a niche editor. I don't really know that that's true. Like, you already have a niche audience. Most of the people that like Helix are already happy with Helix. They don't want to change anything, right? So I'm not sure that it's a huge deal that they picked something that they feel like can be very expressive and do all the stuff that they want to do outside of Rust, right? And then they do the rest of things just built into Rust. Exactly. What's the difference between FN and def? FN is like stricter, basically. That's the super short answer. Rockling guy got hired by the Zed team. I'd be stoked if Rock becomes their plugin lang. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Zed team is stacked. They got a lot of really cool people working on Zed. There's really an object type. Motion not complete. There's a lot to do before it starts all types of behaviors. Right, yeah, I know that they're far away from finishing it. It just surprises me where they're at based on where they are doing other things, right? Vim 9 script looks like any other language. I don't know what happened for Vim script before that rework. Wait, what are we talking about now? What are we talking about? I mean, Vim 9 script still has tons of really weird quirks. But that's okay. You probably won't run into them in average writing of Vim 9 scripts. Okay, that's pretty interesting though. Ask Chris how to do this tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, it's just very surprising. Why split it further and not have defective in Lua as a plugin language to allow other people to support your stack? Because they have said many times they're going to implement things they don't want to maintain use themselves. Yeah, but I don't really feel, is Lua really in the same vein as Helix? I feel like they should pick something that like with Steel they can have contracts and all this other stuff and like type safety, blah blah. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying I would have picked it or whatever. I'm just saying I feel like Lua probably seems too loosey-goosey for them to pick. You know what I'm saying, Nuts? Does that make sense? They should have picked OCaml, and that would be hype. If I was going to put a CSS, true. Why not just Squeal, you know? Yeah, I think Zed is great. Oh, nice, DJ. Nice. Well, I don't even know. I mean, okay, so I guess we can try and start doing this. This is just a lot of stuff that I'm very surprised by, but we can keep on going and see what we get here, right? What would I want to do for this, right? Let's just say list all files, something like this, right? Do I not? I don't even have. Okay, that's fine. And we'll skip them, I guess. For FN files, var f reference. F is F reference. Like this. Now I have a string. That's crazy, dude. When using Z on Windows, Helix is still really fast. Yeah. You gotta when you're doing, you know, when you're here in the Mojo land, you gotta do the same. You gotta do the same shenanigans, right? That they're doing. So let's do something like this, and let's say var directories is this, right? Can I check if I don't even know if I can check if this is a directory. Import OS. I'm assuming I can do that. OS dot isdir path. Stat. Will stat tell me if it's I don't remember what stat will do. Stat dot it's file type os.path.isdir. I don't know that that's a thing. It is. Oh, it is. OS path. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so let's go ahead. If then we'll do. We don't have anything for like push, list literal. List string. Okay. Interesting. Dude, there's gonna be so many. Oh, I spat that. Okay, thanks, Arnu. If f dot starts with continue. This won't, and I'm not gonna do anything where this won't print anything now, I think. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Or it'll print, all right, we don't want this anymore. Print F. So we kind of want to go like this, right? And we'll say, while like directory is here, var directory is this pop, right? And then we can go here like this instead, and we can say this should just be a string. Great. Var files is listdir directory. Okay. Whoops. Oh, we probably want to. Oh, this needs to be like an absolute path. Ghosty Russian. I'm just trying out Ghosty for a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about either one. Soft by one pretending to be programming language. That's funny. It's like fake Python with the complexity of Rust and the elegance of Go. OS path, abs path. Right, I'm thinking OS path, abs path. Is not abs. They don't have it. Dang. So what can we do here? We have our directory here. So this is basically directory plus F, right? Listing. What is going? Oh, it's just that my thing didn't scroll down. Okay. All right. Let's just get rid of these for a sec. Listing dot. We have main and scratch. Now we have to scratch find Python. Okay, cool. Let's make dir scratch. We'll do make dir dash p scratch something else cool dot txt. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Shoot. rm cool txt rmdir. Sorry. Echo cool. Oops. cool txt. And let's put something maker other. Echo wow. Other. Wow.txt. Okay. Mojo. Oh, right. Then we need to recursively. Wait. Why didn't this. This needs to be this as well. Oops. No. Main, scratch, listing, scratch, find Python something, something else, something other. Okay, nice. So we find all the files at least, right? OS path join. OS path join. Okay, so we actually can get this, right? That's good. So we could go OS path join this. That should work too. Okay, great. Is this an RG clone? Well, we're just exploring, trying to write something to see how it feels to actually write some Mojo, just for something kind of simple. Very formal or just polite? I wouldn't say it's very formal, but it's probably, it's like pretty formal, I guess. All right, so this is instead collect all files, and this returns a list of strings, and this should be fn. But it doesn't do it. Why didn't it get angry? Okay. Unknown list all files. List all files require explicit variable declarations. What? Oh, whoops, not list. Sorry, collect all files. Nice, there we go. Okay, now it's saying that it doesn't have the return. Got it. That just used best. Nice. Hey, base empty, thanks for the tier 1. Just write XO. Return all files. Something like this, right? Are all files. All files. Print result stir. Like that, I guess. Main scratch something while scratch. Okay, nice. Cool. All right, well, so that part seems fine. This, at least, you know, it does still feel a lot of the time like writing Python. I can't decide if it feels like if I'm in like the uncanny valley of Python, where because some stuff is different, it's like so different. Maybe some of those they'll figure out how to handle later. I still can't believe this is my strategy for getting out the values in a list. Is Mojo's plan like you write 80% of your application in Python and then you switch to Mojo? I don't think so, right? No, they don't have list or generator comprehensions. They have neither of them. Yet. Since it's in Python, they plan on supporting it, but I have no idea when that would happen. Like, the goal is that you would just write Mojo. So F reference is some reference to, you know, like a string, and it's from files in some lifetime. I'm not really sure exactly what all of those are for. But then when we deref it, we get back to a string. Things that look like Python references, you lose more time trying to do things like Python and figure out what's supposed to be done in Mojo. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's yap this, or let's yap this whole thing. Collect all files. We'll do def. This part is kind of like crazy to me. I cannot believe there's no way to write a for loop this way. I'm not missing anything, right, chat? There's no way for me to get this out from here. Without doing this, right? I didn't, honestly, when I was reading through this verse, I didn't even notice that it had this. Wrap it in Python object. But then you like lose everything. Well, I don't want to put it into a Python object. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's no longer a string in the Mojo thing. It's something else. It's a new type that gets wrapped and then has. But I'll just make it work. Why not? That's what I'm saying, right? If I have to put everything into Python objects, then it kind of that doesn't really make any sense. Another type of rule is a range, which is going to generate by range. It differs from collection in a generator. Can I do a generator with from collections import list? Right, so we have some pi list and we iterate over a pi list, and then we have some pi object, but that's not what we want. Iterating over currently assigns the loop index variable a reference to each element, which then requires you to dereference. In contrast, iterating over Python does not require you to do this. They listed as to do, and there are related issues. They'll get to it. Okay. That would be good to say here, because instead they say basically that this is like, it seems to me that this is like a design. Right? I guess it says currently. Right, but I guess it's listed as a to-do. Okay. Right, but why do I have to deref? It's compiled. You know, like it's compiled. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Especially in like a def. Especially in a def. This should auto deref in here, right? This should auto deref. Just like in Rust. Should be a quick fix. It copies by default but doesn't deref. Yeah, good point. Well, we'll just copy it in completely, but we won't deref. It'll break everyone's code. Well, they could make it auto deref if, like, you can make it so that it derefs, like, only if you need to. Rust basically has a trait that lets you implement deref for your struct, and then it will automatically do that. It's a deref. Although I think when I do this, I'm pretty sure we have now copied. Like, surely we've copied here, right? Because this now can live outside of this other thing. Who knows what they compile to? Is it copy or ownership? This is a great question. I'm not sure, actually. If you assign a deref, it's a copy. I feel like it has to be, right? Because this is var. I've copied. It doesn't say string ref or anything anymore. You know what I mean? So I guess someday they'll fix this. I don't know when that someday is going to be. Right. Right, exactly. I guess I can just keep doing this over and over. Ugh. It's just... What is immutable value? Do you still need the deref? It's a copy then? Does dereffing multiple times make multiple copies? I don't think you can deref it again. Yeah. No, you can't. You know an iter for wrapper that returns owned and consumes self to not copy? Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, is there no like owned iter into iter? Oh, I see what you're saying. Does this keep on doing it every time? I mean, obviously this one we need to allocate something new. We're creating a new string, so we have to allocate here. Right? Mixed, I would say. There's a lot of things that I think are really interesting and a lot of things that I'm very confused about. Can I do also like this? Do they have dir? Interesting. Oh, so you can do this. So they have walrus operator, which is funny. It'd be very confusing. That's what I think too. This looks very confusing. Well, it's kind of like get item, right? So F is F get item, right? With nothing. So it's kind of like, you know, I guess that part makes sense, right? So then it's sort of like, okay, so then deref is kind of like get item, right? Because I want the thing that it points to. You know what I mean? Yeah, and they can't do star because star is already taken in Python, right? So you're kind of left with not a lot of options. I'm doing great, Quick. What about you? So I guess like in that sense, it kind of makes sense, right? Because you're saying like get the thing itself. But I just don't like it. It is an ew from me. It's like when you do dot get on a hash map and you dot copy to go from vec to yeah. I remember it is this. No, that's to get ownership, right? This is to say that you're done with this. This is to pass ownership. You interviewing on dual streams? No, we'll just go on Prime stream. It'll just be on Primes. No, Prime and I have been talking. We have a whole script of what we want to do. I just wanted to try Mojo to get a feel for what's going on, what the current state is. Yeah, this part's kind of a shame. Prior to the interview. I think Prime did. I don't know if Prime did as well, but I know he read a lot. Believe it or not, he does know how to read. I think it does better when the camera's off, though. I'm sure. I'm sure. So, I mean, this one looks... This one does look, in a lot of ways, it looks very close to... If I go like this, list, string, can I go like this? List literal to string. Oh, that's crazy. So the only way I can write that is to go list. Dang. There's no automatic coercion for that either. I tried that, but it didn't like it. Because it says it doesn't know how to do this without saying what the collection element is. So I think I have to pass this. Now maybe later they can infer that. I don't know. Mojo's used for AI stuff, I think. I think that's what they're... I mean, I'm assuming people are actually using it. They've got their whole, like, Max thing and stuff. I have no idea. I don't know what the current adoption is. Well, 4. I have some... I think we have some questions that I think will be good. Fat food. I mean, it's kind of hard to... I don't know, resume got a phone screen interview. Pray for me. I'll pray that you tell them the truth. Yeah. Is it an ML AI? I think it is. Yeah, right. That's what they do a lot of stuff for. I mean, a lot of it is built to do that, I think. But yeah, it's just confusing because I'm sort of thinking, like, how do you run this? How do you run this in, like, a Python project? You know, like, what's their current... So if you execute your model, you can upgrade Max Engine. You buy Max, yeah. Do they want to support mixed projects like Zig? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I understand a lot of the goals of Mojo. I'm just surprised by some of it right now. Right? And you can say, well, it's just not ready, but it's kind of confusing because it's like the framing of it makes it seem like they're so much closer. Does that make sense? Is that a fair statement? I don't know. Yeah. Seems like they're saying it's ready if you can work around the sharp edges. Right, which maybe, I guess, like, if you're writing... Are people writing libraries in Mojo? You can't even install dependencies, you know? Like, there's no package manager, right? Script install Mojo on Arch Linux. Let's go! Automated Python to Mojo code translation. Interesting. Actually, Mojo for Python, Mojo syntax highlighting. Oh, I just said that it was Python. I just was like, it's Python. Yeah, we can look at this. Only stuff everyone else expects. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, if I were them, I would have. I mean, I don't know how much money they have, so maybe it's not possible. But I'd definitely be having a few. Like, I'd be having some interns, like, crushing all of the Python standard library functions. You know what I mean? All right, go do all the string functions. Step 4. Oh, did I miss one of the steps here? Add this routing to your run Mojo Lightbug setup, or if you prefer to import, feel free to change. What? Step 4. If it's just for ML/AI, is it necessary? Well, I thought it was supposed to be like Mojo's, their goal is superset, right? That's a Mojo lib in your own project. Right, these are just Mojo libs in the same project. And you had, the way to install this was to git clone the project. That's what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Like, this is just a random guy talking from an outsider. Package manager, exactly. Yeah. Right? So, like, I'm expecting, oh, I've got this list of strings. I should be able to do join, you know, hello world. Right. Nope. Doesn't work. Oh, wait. This one works now? What is this one? Oh, this is on nightly. Okay, so that still doesn't work. I don't know. Does lit? Let's try. List, hello, world. But you can't do join on lists. You would do, like, join. Oh, that one works. Okay, so I just didn't have the right combination of different ones. It still is weird, though, because I can have... This gives me back a variodic list or something like this, right? To give me a different one. So, I don't know. It's still... Yeah, which we got right here. I don't know how you get the list from the iter, though. Right. So, this is the problem, right? Is like, okay, so then I want to do var... Y is join files. Oh, does this work on nightly now? Oh, is this only because it's in a def? Is this only because it's in a def? Or is it because we switched to nightly? It may be... Oh, the problem was we couldn't do... print last time? Maybe they fixed it on nightly. I don't know. We can try this one. Well, that's new. We can't do this though, right? We can't print this, which I still think is bad. None of the... I guess we didn't check... You're right. We didn't check the format strings either. Nope. Nope. That needs the stir method. Yeah. So more of them, I guess, got added when they were started. I still can't do this though, right? Or what? Could we do this one? Okay, so that one still doesn't work, which this is like... Come on. This is how you're gonna run into these, you know? So we can't condition methods on a trait yet. The way to call this method is a bit special. Okay. All right, so they have some known, you know, it's just, but that's what I'm saying. It just surprises me, right? Where they were on some of them. Llama2.mojo. Oops. Yeah. Print. Hello. Format. Wow. Yeah. String literal has no format. What if we go string? You know what? It's like, okay, I get that it's not done. You know what I mean? I get it. I don't know how many of these two work on the non-nightly one. We probably should not be using nightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, nightly's also cheating because they're not even saying that these are for sure going to work, right? They're not even making any promises, like, about this. They tell everyone to use nightly, though? Oh, okay, interesting. Gotcha. The NeoVim situation. I can understand. Let me go pee real quick, chat. I'll be right back. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.